अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूं नवीन अली और 8 सितंबर को इंटरनेशनल लिटरेसी डे मनाया जा रहा है। इससे पहले बहुत सारे इक़दाम किए जा रहे हैं और स्पेशली अब तो इस डिपार्टमेंट की ज़िम्मेदारियां और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ गई हैं क्योंकि सैलाब ज़्यादा इलाकों के अंदर जहां पर आम इमारतें तबाही का शिकार हुई हैं, वहां पर बहुत सारे स्कूल्स भी तबाह बर्बाद हो चुकी हैं और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ चुकी है। इस वक्त भी मैं इंटरनेशनल लिटरेसी डे के हवाले से एक बड़ी ही अच्छी और बड़ी ही खूबसूरत सी शख्सियत मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं। जापानीज़ लेडी हैं जिनका नाम है जी हो आहाशी। थोड़ा सा मुझे भी प्रोनाउंस करने में थोड़ी सी डिफ़िकल्टी महसूस होती है, लेकिन चूँकि ये हमारे लिए काम कर रहे हैं, हमारे लिए खदमात सर अंजाम दे रहे हैं, इसलिए इनको इतनी ही अहमियत हमें देनी पड़ती है। आइए सबसे पहले तो इनसे बात करते हैं। हेलो, हाउ आर यू?
Fine, thank you.
जी हो हाशी, टेल मी व्हाट इज़ जी का रोल इन पाकिस्तान स्पेशली?
Okay, so we are supporting the government, literacy department Punjab and the other department for that continuing education for the out of school children and then the youth and the illiterate adult. So to providing that technical support and also textbook, curriculum and then teacher training. So this is the main.
First of all, I ask you, we are facing a very heavy flood in Pakistan. So what tell you about this?
I really feeling that very sad because it's huge number of the people are suffering, and I knew that the schools are destroyed, people also evacuated, so it's also disrupting that the children to continue. Already Pakistan has a lot of problem in the education, but this huge tragedy may impact for the future of the children and then the youth.
So tell me, how do you see future in literacy in Pakistan?
Yeah, I think that as a children and then youth is the treasure of this country because huge number of the children and the youth due to that flood, this education can be disrupted, but we hope that we can providing that continuing education. We JICA I promised to supporting that the government to provide an accelerated learning method, which is accelerated learning is that during that short period, even they are drop out or they cannot continue because of the flood, they can study in the continue that study in the shorter period, any place, any time they can continue. So this is we will committed, and we hope that the children is a treasure for the future. So we want to enhance that literacy in this country.
What do you say? Literacy department doing very well, but education is important or knowledge is important?
I think knowledge and the skills is also important. See, after the flood affected area, people have to recover quickly. My country, Japan, has a lot of the earthquake or tsunami, and we could recover because of that education, because of the knowledge, and the people can get the information, people can apply the things, people can collaborate each other. So I believe that the literacy education is very fundamental things for the survivor and also recovery.
So what steps you recommend in literacy department?
I hope that they can also very actively do the problem is huge, but come to that community, work with them, and also government, international agencies, international partners are also here, and then civil society, we have to work together to really work for that education and the literacy for the future of the children and the future of the Pakistan.
So what is your message about International Literacy Day, especially for parents?
Okay. So this year, the theme of the International Literacy Day is that the transforming literacy learning space. So that is that whatever situation flood affected, we have to recover. We have to continue that the children can learn. So if they can continue learning, and then mother and father can get the skills through the education, they can survive. They can more strong whatever that any disaster, any problems are coming. So I hope that the children and then the society in Pakistan can be like providing that this continuing education through that literacy. So literacy is a very fundamental important things, and we have to rethink what is that literacy is.
So thank you so much. She is Japanese but look like Pakistani because she doing very well. तो बिल्कुल आपने इनकी बात सुन ली है। सलाब मुतासरीन के लिए दर्द दिल रखती हैं, चाहती हैं कि पूरा पाकिस्तान, सिर्फ पंजाब ही नहीं पूरा पाकिस्तान जो है वो उसको शौर मिले, नॉलेज मिले, तालीम मिले और दिन दुगनी रात चुगनी तरक्की करे। जब इस किस्म के लोग हमारे साथ मौजूद होंगे तो फिर हमें तरक्की से कोई नहीं रोक सकता। ज़रूरी सिर्फ इतना है कि हमारी डेडिकेशन पूरी होनी चाहिए, हमारी जो रिकमेंडेशंस हैं जो गवर्नमेंट हमें दे रही है हमें उसको अवेल करना है, जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हमें मिल रही हैं हमें उसको अवेल करना है और अपने बच्चों को तालीम से रोकने की बजाय ख़ुद उन्हें स्कूल तक छोड़ कर आना है। बहुत शुक्रिया जी, मुझे इजाज़त दीजिए। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।